ಹೆಲೋ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ವಿಟಿಯು ಗುರು. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ 1BESC104D ಅಥವಾ 204D ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಈ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ವಿಟಿಯು ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್, ಮಾಡಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಡಲ್ ವೈಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್, ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ದ ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಬೈನ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ನೀಟ್ ಸ್ಕೆಚ್. Explain the working principle of centrifugal pump with a neat sketch. Explain the working principle of power steering with a neat sketch. Explain the brake system of an automobile with a neat sketch. Explain the working principle of a refrigeration system with a neat sketch. Explain the working principle of an air conditioning system with a neat sketch. Explain the important parts of a drone and state their functions. Next, Module 2. Explain the working of a 4-stroke petrol engine with a neat diagram. Explain the working of a 4-stroke diesel engine with a neat diagram and PV diagram. Explain the compound gear train with a neat sketch. Explain the automatic transmission system in automobiles. Explain electric vehicles and discuss their advantages and limitations. Explain hybrid vehicles with a neat sketch. Explain components of electric and hybrid vehicles. Next, Module 3. Classify engineering materials and explain the properties and applications of ferrous and non-ferrous metals. Differentiate between ferrous and non-ferrous metals. Define composite materials and explain their classification based on matrix and reinforcement materials. Explain the advantages, disadvantages and applications of composite materials. Explain smart materials and their applications. Explain the working principle and applications of piezoelectric materials. Explain the working principle and applications of magnetorheological fluids. Explain the advantages and disadvantages of shape memory alloys. Next, Module 4. Classify manufacturing processes and explain the factors influencing and selection of a suitable manufacturing process. Explain the principles of welding, soldering and brazing. Explain turning and knurling operations with the neat sketches. Explain drilling, reaming and tapping operations with the neat sketches. Explain the main components of CNC machine with a block diagram. Explain the basic principle and standard steps involved in 3D printing. Explain end milling and face milling operations with a neat sketches. Next, Module 5, last module. Define automation and explain the different types of automation. Define mechatronics and explain the elements of mechatronic system. Explain the working principle and applications of potentiometric sensor. Explain the working principle and applications of capacitive sensor. Explain the working principle and industrial applications of optical encoder. Explain the need for integration of technologies in modern engineering systems. Explain advanced driver assistance system and its important feature. ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, 5 ಮಾಡಲ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸ್ಪೀಡಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್.